This video is for revision exercise 2, question 11 to question 13. As usual, I'll be going through in this video the questions that are not circled in red. Questions circled in red will have to be attempted by yourself as homework. So let's start with question 11. We have a formula for finding the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side of the right angle triangle. It is given by c square equals to a square plus b square, where a, b and c, they are the length. So it looks like this: a, b and c. This is known as the hypotenuse. And the length of c, when I square it, we'll find that it is actually the sum of the square of a and the square of b. Now for part A, we want to calculate the value of c when a is equals to 12. So we know we have to substitute it here. B is equal to 5. We know we have to substitute it here. C square is given by a square plus b square. Putting the substitution, 12 square plus, now I see a b is equal to 5 square. This gives me 169. Based on this, c is going to be equal to square root of 169. Take note that there is a plus minus, because when I square a negative number, I will get a positive value also. So using my calculator again, I have c as 13 or negative 13. Now c represents the length of a triangle. A length cannot be negative, so this must be rejected. So this is our only answer. For part B, make b the subject. We start off with the original equation. A square plus b square, we get c square. I only want b. So let's try and get rid of everything that is surrounding b. And I see that at the moment, my b over here is trapped inside a square. And this entire thing is added to an a square. So let us remove the a square first. When I remove the a square, minus a square. On the other side, minus a square. So we end up with c square minus a square, and this is b square. Okay, we are almost there. I need b as the subject, not b square. So the next step is to get rid of the square, and we will take square root. By taking the square root, I will end up with b on this side, c square minus a square. Because I am the one who introduced the square root, I need to put a plus minus. Just like in part A, I am the one who introduced the square root sign, so I must put in a plus minus. Okay, now b, in summary, is equals to square root of c square minus a square. This is one option, or the other one is negative square root c square minus a square. But since b itself is a length, we will have to reject the negative value because length cannot be negative. So this is our final answer. Okay, your job now is to do question 12 as your homework. I will be posting the solution for all the circled questions in red as a PDF file within the same post. Please do your corrections, self-marking first, then your corrections. Take a picture of question 11, 12, and 13. Okay, 13 has part A, B, C, and D, and upload it by tonight 10 o'clock. Okay, so question 12, do it yourself. Let's take a look at question 13. I will be doing part A. Solving simultaneous equations. So this means that we have two equations to be solved at the same time. Recap, there are two methods. Either you use elimination, which if you can recall was taught by me, or you can use substitution, which was taught by Miss Iriani. Okay, whichever method you choose, you will get the same answer provided you do it correctly. Even within elimination, there may be different methods, different approaches. Even if you choose substitution, there may also be different methods, different approaches. So I will now start with question 13a using elimination. Equation number 1, equation number 2. I will use elimination because the coefficient, meaning the number in front of one of the unknowns, which is either x or y, is the same. Now we look at x and x. We have 3x over here in equation 1 and 2x in equation number 2. That's not a good choice for elimination. However, if we compare the y terms, both of them have the same coefficient of 1, positive 1 to be exact. So this means it is a good time to use elimination. We can choose either equation 1 minus equation 2, or you can choose 2 minus 1, it doesn't matter. So now we are going to compare all the left hand side of equation number 1. We're just going to copy that down, 3x plus y. Okay, so this is the highlighted part, yellow. Now we have minus. Copy down the then just write down the minus. Highlight it in green for you. Finally, we are now going to minus off whatever is on the left hand side of equation number 2. Let's use 2. Okay, we are going to remove this. Minus away 2x plus y. You must put brackets over here because there is a minus sign, which means that when I expand it out, the signs inside will all change. So you have to put a bracket. Okay. So this is what is in equation number 2 on the left hand side. We are not done yet. All this is supposed to be equal to the right hand side of equation number 1 and we are going to subtract. So this is in green. We're going to subtract the right hand side of equation number 2. Put in purple for you. Based on this, we will eliminate our y term. Okay, so expand it out, 3x plus y. Now minus. When you see a minus outside the bracket, you will flip all the signs within the bracket. This is currently a positive 2x, so we're going to flip it to become negative 2x. This is currently a positive y. We're going to flip it, it becomes a negative y. On the other side, 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Let us group all the like terms together. 3x minus 2x, we're left with x. Next, positive y minus y, there is no y left. That's it. On the left hand side, we just have x. Copy down the equal sign, and we have x equals to negative 2. this is only half of the solution. We still need the value of y. So we sub. You can choose to sub into equation number 1 or 2. They will both give you the same answer. So I'll just sub it into 1. Meaning 3 times of x is negative 2. Okay, so I see the x over here. Plus y. I'm just copying it down. It is equal to 1. So negative 6 plus y is 1. Y must be 1 plus 6, which is 7. So here I have got my values of x and y. Please do part B by yourself. The final question I am going through is part C. Again, with all simultaneous equations, we'll label them equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now we check the coefficients of x. This is a 1x, this is 3x. Elimination is not a good idea. This is 5y, this is negative 2y. Again, they are different. Elimination is not a good idea. So next option is to use substitution. When we use substitution, we want to choose one of the variables x or y which has coefficient of 1. So we see that in equation number 1, the x term has a coefficient of 1. That makes it a very good candidate for substitution. So we write from equation number 1, we make x the subject. X is equals to 13. We remove the 5y on both sides. So this is our equation number 3. Sub into equation number 2. So we have already made x the subject. This is from equation number 1. So we have already used it. Then now, whatever we have, we're going to put it inside equation number 2. Do the substitution, we see a 3. And instead of writing down x, we're going to write 13 minus 5y because this is the substitution. 13 minus 5y. We just copy down everything else. Minus 2y equals to 5. Expand. Since this is a positive 3, there is no need to change the sign. We get 39. 3 times negative 5y. Do not change the sign because 3 is positive. Minus 15y. Minus 2y equals to 5. We have a total of 39 minus 17y, and this is 5. I want to solve for y. That means I don't want anything else. I only want the y. I'm going to start by removing the 39. This 39, remove it. That leaves me with negative 17y equals to 5 minus 39. According to our calculator, we get negative 34. Okay, next. I only want the y. So I don't want the negative 17. So now I will divide by negative 17. Once I do that, I will get y on the left hand side. On the right hand side, according to my calculator, it is 2. We have solved half of it. Since I have y, I need to find the value of x. I have an option to either substitute into equation number 1 to find x, or equation number 2 to find x, or I can sub into equation number 3 to find x. And out of all these options, equation 3 will be the easiest because once I substitute y, which is 2, I will straight away get the answer for x. No further calculations required. So sub into equation number 3. Therefore, x is equals to 13 minus 5 times of 2. which is simply 3. So your job is to finish part D as well. So I repeat, make sure you have all these completed. Take a picture of question 11, 12, and 13, A, B, C, D. Circled questions in red are to be attempted by you. Check your answers according to the PDF file. Do your self-marking, work solutions as your corrections, then submit it by Wednesday, 15 April, 10 p.m.